Welcome to episode 6 of Happy's Land. Now today, we're going to start building some more buildings around the place. I'm planning to build at least build all of these things right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, it's a lot, it's gonna be a lot. I always start getting one done right here. And so far, before I realized I did something wrong, it wasn't more random. I want it to be random, like that, right here. It's like more square. I didn't like that, so I had to destroy a bunch of walls and like move the walls around. But that didn't help. Now, for these, it's not just gonna be these. I'll make 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 more of these. Now they're not all going to be the same size. They're going to be somewhat, but they're going to look good. I promise you. Now, I really like what I did with the texture, the shaders. It makes me feel so much better. But anyways, so I'm almost done with this building, and that would make it. Well, I'm done that one. I'll make it 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the 5th building done. But also, I'm gonna do more of these volcanoes right here because they just look so cool and nice. So let's go up here, look on what we have. Do enough. So we need that. Okay. Yep, we have plenty. And we have plenty of campfires in this one right here. So, after I'm done building all the buildings, I'm gonna go ahead and build more volcanoes. And also I'm gonna make a path to each building. So I'm gonna make a path to this one, is each one. And then maybe later I'll expand more. But I do want to talk about the mountain over here. Now, what I want to do is that I want to pretty much like add a big old tower here. Not one of these. It'll be more. It's where the king is. Because remember that I said there's no government. It's just a king. And it's gonna be a big tower, and it might be like a collection of a web of towers, and they're connected by bridges and everything. It'll be really cool, I promise you. But there would be a big main tower right here that's covered by smaller towers, and that might take me a while, but what's it will take long. I'm like, this is episode 6, and mostly what we did for the first parts of the episodes were getting gear. Now, since we got that set gear, we're pretty much good to go to start working on our base. Okay, so I actually did it right. I didn't do it like that. I did it like this. And we got our first building done in this episode today. I got a bunch of resources. We got some blackstone, but I'm going to have to go back and mine some more. But oh yeah, I also did add some templates to my armor. Now, the reason why I picked diamond for the template because I'm planning to get netherite soon. But I really like how this turned out. It's really big, and you know, I didn't think it would be bigger than this one right here, but it is, and that's okay. But what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna do all these buildings first. And then after I did all the buildings, I'm gonna go ahead and do the natural ones. And the reason why, I just don't know. I feel like I want to do the buildings first. I feel I'm in the mood for doing them. We got one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more to do. Shouldn't be that bad. Like, this is probably this one, that one. I'm not sure. That one's probably the biggest one, but it's probably this one. I'm not sure. But Then later on, when I get all the buildings that we have planned out right now finished, I'm gonna go ahead and do the interior. It's just empty right now, but it won't be very soon. I'll probably do that in episode 7. But since we got a bunch of gear, we're pretty much all good to start working on the base. Okay, so building 2 is finally done. Took me about like 30 minutes. But I did do this one different. Since I put this one so close to the cow farm, I just made a little gate to it. And I think it looks really cool. And well, I will do the tops just inside. But right now I'm doing the frame, I'm doing the outside of it, the exterior, and I think it looks cool. So you got 1, 2, 3 buildings left to do for the man-made. And then we got tons of the natural ones, which require way more resources than just 3 blocks, because we have to go all the way up there. But we can do it, and I believe myself. And I hope you guys believe me too. Finally, this is one of the last buildings. No, not the last, but this we got number 3 done. It's coming to go. We're not done actually. We're not done with number 3 because I gotta do the base, but it's mostly done. Now, while I build the base, I'm gonna talk about another reason why I started working on this channel. Mostly because first I had nothing to do. I just all I was doing was just watching Craft for like a month, doing nothing else. Well, I would do some things, but like, not really. But also, I just like, I want to give it a try, and you know, joining Hermitcraft is like the biggest goal I ever had. Whilst like other things I want to do, but in the meantime. And also, I just want to show people my builds. So I'm like, ah, that's a smart idea. So I should try doing that. And here comes the channel. And when I started, I had a good feeling that it was gonna go out well. So let's hope. But you guys will still need the chance to name my tools. You have 5 tools to name. You get to name 1 tool, and like I said on episode 5 in the comments, that you guys get to say a name, and I'll make a video. It'll be a wheel spin, and it'll be on each tool. And when I spin the wheel, it will randomly choose a tool name. For some reason, on episode 4, part 2, YouTube decides to like recommend 33,000 people the video. I'm like, what? Huh? So that's the most viewed video on my channel so far, which is right now it's 67 views. And I'm like, oh, thank you. When like everything else is like 10. Well, I'm trying. Yeah, so we're really expanding so far. Now it's not just gonna be grass, it's gonna be like this, with like all these volcanoes going around. And we got 2 more of these left, and I might do these next episode. But right now, we're getting a lot done. This is like the most amount done I've in one episode. So that's the last episode where we did the villager farm. Or not the villager farm, but the villager. But I really like the difference between that when we went from these two to this by accident. So we just did it normally. Now if it was taller, it would get to these blocks right here, but they're not. But also, they're man-made. It's not gonna be really like that. Like with this is also man-made. Now, with the castle, it's gonna be just remember, it's gonna be a big one, and then other ones connecting up in the middle. So it'd be just a big tower with other smaller towers, or similar sized towers. Now, with these, it's gonna be like this, but it's not gonna be like this forever. I will expand and make sure that. Also, I'll make sure that at the end of the season, at the end of every season, there will be a download, so we can download the world, and you guys can play and look around yourself. Now with this one, I'm not sure if I'm going to add a roof at all. This might give it hollow, but I'm pretty sure. Let's go see which one's the biggest. You know, they're kind of tied between that one and that one, but this one in length is this is the biggest one, which I have a lot. I like to spin for some reason on the track, but luckily they don't spawn any more than one golem. Now I might be wondering about this villager right here, and the zombies, they can't reach them. Somehow, I don't know how, but they don't, and that allows me to like keep it a little bit more open. There's other ways I can do to keep it more open anyways, but I gotta figure out a way to make it like prevent zombies from walking, or just mobs in general. But I don't think skeletons can shoot villagers. Also, this might change because I flew over here like this, and a creeper tried to blow up, and I had to rebuild this, but I think I made it better. My skills are definitely developing just playing this, and I'm having so much fun. But right now I'm gonna go over. I'm not sure how much more blackstone I have. But I'm gonna go over to the Nether and get more blackstone. So I was mining blackstone, and I went over. I'm mining, and I see an ancient debris just sitting right there at 36. I'm not sure why it spawns at, but well, it turns out I'm at the right level for ancient debris. But I'm above a lava though, so I'm like confused. But I'm like, okay. And I think that sucks because I don't have an upgrade template, and you know, finding those are I don't know why Minecraft added that. That's just a weird move, but it's whatever. But it does make netherite more valuable, or netherite armor more valuable. Since you can't just apply it, you have to have something to apply it with, so it makes it more harder. Because netherite is really strong, and do you need an upgrade template for weapons too, or tools? Anyways, yeah. But if you have plenty of diamonds and you have 2 upgrade templates, you could just duplicate them. So I'm flying through trying to find a piglin place. Freaking loading chunks. Okay. And I got hot tourist destinations from coming in contact with the soul biome. Okay, so we finally have one of the last buildings done, the non-natural one, the man-made one, finally done. The next to the entrance of the mine, but that's okay, I can just go around it. So the last one we're doing today for this episode is this one right here. It won't take long. It's about like tiny bit bigger than that one, but smaller than this one. It won't take long. But so far this episode took me quite some time, but not that bad. We're doing pretty good on our villagers right now. Just go. There we go. And basically, my plan is just to finish that building, and next episode we'll work on the natural buildings. Now I made sure I didn't do much because I know the natural buildings will be harder. It's got 1, 2, 3, and 4. But today we have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So this is one less. Not much, but hey, adding these buildings really added something to the land here. And maybe with episode 6, I might add more terrain. I might make it more ash. Okay, so finally, we're done with the last building, last man-made building of this area for right now. But I think that one was the largest one. I'm not sure the blocks used are more. Oh, actually, let's look at the statistics. I'm not sure if like the buildings use more blocks than this building right here. Probably not. Probably did. I'm not done with that. I gotta do the base like everything else. Well, it's almost done. But let's look at the data and see how much blackstone I mined. I mined 8,000 blackstone. So while I'm flying over about 8,000 pieces of blackstone. Well, that's crazy. And you know, getting this point would not be possible without you guys. I would probably, without making videos, would probably stop in the first building. AKA that one right there. And thank you for watching episode 6. Hope you guys are ready for the adventures.